Hi everybody, welcome down to Carter's Golf. Welcome to Jamaica Golf Estates. We're on the fire course and we're heading to the back tees for a little 9-hole challenge. And today's video is without woods. Okay, so what score can I shoot for 9 holes without woods? Now this is a massive golf course. It's 3,790 yards off the back tees for 9 holes. Okay, so that's an over 7,500 yard golf course. This course is massive off the back tees, but the reason I'm doing it off there, I want to try and make it so it's representative of kind of the let's say the average golfer, the 15 to 20 handicapper. So particularly for those golfers that don't feel like they can use a driver because it creates more problems than good. I personally think that if you can get the driver away, even if it's a bad strike, it's still going to be just as good as that good iron shot, that good 5-iron shot off the tee. Or when you hit the bad iron shot compared to a bad driver shot, it's still going to be a lot better with the driver. The driver's still going to travel. The one thing we need to figure out with the driver is dispersion. Fully aware that it's the hardest golf club in the bag to consistently use, to hit the fairway with, to get the distance with, but I think if we can get this club kind of consistently just in and around the fairway in the rough, it doesn't have to be down the middle of the fairway 250 yards, it can be in the fairway or in the rough at 200 yards, it's still going to be better than you hitting the 5-iron off the tee. And if when you miss-hit that 5-iron, you've now only hit it maybe 130, 140, and that hole now is just absolutely huge and almost unplayable. So I think personally, irons off the tee, the highest iron in my golf bag is going to be the 4-iron, okay? So I think for 9 holes, looking at the yardages on this golf course, if I break 40, I'll be ecstatic. I'm expecting a 42, which will be 6 over par. There's one hole, it's 550 yards. I've just realized where the wind is blowing and it's going to be into wind. So that hole could take about 4 hours. So stay tuned. I'm going to fly through the video. So I'm not going to talk through every single shot. I'm going to kind of do a bit of a recap on it after every hole or after every couple of holes. Talk about the shots that I've had to try and hit, the clubs I've had to try and use, the difficulty I've had with trying to hit a long iron into greens. And then if I'm missing greens or I can't reach, I've had to lay up and then hit a pitch shot. Now the pressure's on my pitching and my putting. It's going to be quite a stressful one. But stay tuned and let's see what score we can shoot. Okay, 280 yards to the flag, a little bit downwind. I've still got the 5-iron because all the danger is short of the green. Try and get to the green again. All these long irons. All over it. Over the back. Right, first bogey of the round, and to be honest, the par 3s, I was hoping that they'd be the ones where I can make my pars, because I'm not having to rely on distance off the tee, but airmailed the green with a 5-iron from 208, which hindsight, yeah, probably a stupid club selection. Decent chip, just overhit it, and yeah, missed the putt, basically. Right, let's see if I can try and find a birdie somewhere. go. Birdie time. All right, 3 holes in, 1 over par. Disappointing actually overall. Hit a very, very well struck first shot on the second, misclubbed myself. The exact same yardage in for my second there on the 3rd hole. Exactly the same yardage, hit 1 club less, and it's worked out absolutely perfect. However, I cannot believe I just missed that putt. So 1 over par through 3. Next 3 holes are going to be tough. Next one might be okay because it's a little bit downwind, but it's normally quite long. Par 5 afterwards is going to be an absolute monster. It's about 550 or 560 or so into wind. It's going to be an absolute monstrosity. So let's see how we do. Such a good strike. Big par save. When I said 550, that's 606. Back into the wind. Hole should take a while. Right, so 3-hole summary. Last hole was probably one of the hardest holes I've played. It was over 400 yards, but it was uphill into wind. Now, I didn't hit my tee shot in a great way. I kind of went after the distance so much that hitting it into wind creates, or obviously hitting it hard into wind creates a lot of backspin, ball goes high, so I just about made the fairway, which at first I'm thinking that's going to be so tough to get up to that green, and it was. Into wind, 210 yards, uphill to the flag, but I've kind of had to bring myself back away from trying to hit the ball as far as I possibly can and go into the type of shot I would normally play. So I pulled the 4-iron back out from 5-iron distance, ball position in the middle of my stance, just tried to hit a real hard but low punch shot, and I nailed it. The strike was absolutely perfect. So happy with how the last hole went. Bit unfortunate with the par 5, 606 yards. Not really much I can do about that with a 4-iron only in my hand. Obviously puts a lot of pressure on that 77 yard shot into the green. So again, difficult from that sort of yardage. If I don't have the driver, I'm just so obsessed with trying to make sure I get so much distance out of the shot. Now, with that comes some poor strikes, and I've been lucky so far today that I've hit the ball unbelievable, to be honest. I don't think I've missed the middle of the club face yet, which when you're trying to hit the ball as hard as you can, I think is quite rare. So I'm happy with how that's going, but it is difficult. It's so stressful, puts so much strain on the game. Like, how often can I hit 4-iron 410 into wind uphill, hit it to pin high 25 feet? It's not going to be very often. That's a bit of a freak shot to be. I definitely could not rely on doing that every time I play that hole. In future, I'm 100% always going to be hitting driver or 3-wood off the tee and leaving myself with a wedge in, or a 9-iron or an 8-iron or something like that. So the tee shots are proving valuable. I'm okay so far. I'm 2 over par with 3 to play. This hole here is 536 yards, so it's a long par 5, a little bit downwinded off the right, so it's going to be helping me a little bit. I still won't be able to reach it in 2, but I'll be definitely very close for 3, oh sorry, close for 2, getting up there for 3 and just trying to make my birdie, try and get 1 back if I can. Par 3 after that to follow, and the 9th hole is going to be quite tricky as well. That's going to be around about 400 yards, maybe a little bit more actually, into wind. So a lot of pressure on this tee shot. So far the 4-iron's been absolutely amazing. I'm striking it incredibly well, but it's tough, it's stressful, it's difficult without the driver. Miss the middle of the club face, you're going to lose 30-40 yards like that. Good. Got chances. Par 3's not much easier. 198 yards into wind. Got 4, 5 and 6, so it's definitely not 6. It's not 5, it's going to be a little punchy 4. This 4-iron's had a lot of use today. Worst shot of the day. Bunker. Worst shot of the day. I'll tell you that. That's 6 foot, I'll take that. This bunker shot can only be shot of the day if I can convert putt. Yards to go. Flag is at the very back. It's about a 30-yard green anyway. 200 yards to 210 to clear the green side bunker. That's what I'm going for. The tee shot there was about 210, so it's doable. Strike it. First miss hit of the day. Leave myself about 50 and that's more. Oh, the pressure of trying to hit a big shot. I feel like that was one of the first real examples of a missed hit from a shot where I needed to hit it absolutely perfect. It's not gone far enough off the tee to try and hit the green. Miss hit it, I've still got 90 yards to the flag. So I've actually I've miss hit it. I've only hit it like 170. So it's just not gone far enough because of the pressure of trying to hit a powerful shot, a hard shot out the middle of the screws with the 4-iron. Just makes it so difficult. I've got 90 yards, about 54 degrees, winds into it off the left. 2-tier green, so I have to get it up there. It has to travel 90 yards. And if it's short, it could come right down. distance. Good slope from left to right, so it could be okay, we'll see. Break 40. Come on. From all the putts I've missed today, that was massive, that was good. Right, tough vlog that. So I've played the yardages as the absolute fullest they can go, so 3,700 yards for 9 holes, which is a mammoth of a golf course, and it's windy, which for Dubai, which this is quite windy. The idea is to get across you're putting so much pressure on your game by not getting as far as you can off the tee. Now I fully understand and I fully accept that golfers do struggle with driver. However, I still do think that a bad drive is much better than a miss hit with a 4-iron or a 5-iron off the tee. You hit the 4-iron or 5-iron perfect, fair enough, but you've got to do it for 9 holes. I think I've just demonstrated you can't do that. Today, genuinely, is probably the best I've hit the golf ball for consistently with long irons ever. But as it got towards the end there, I've hit a poor 4-iron off the tee. Well, no, 4-iron was okay off the tee. Really poor 4-iron for my second shot because I knew that I needed every single bit of it to get over this greenside bunker and get myself onto the green. And I've caught it so far off the toe, I've only hit it 160. So I've a massive miss hit with the 4-iron there for the approach shot. Thankfully, I've hit a decent wedge and so happy, so happy the putt's dropped. So I finished 3 over par. I'm happy with the score. I'm very happy with the score, but it felt really stressful. It felt difficult from start to finish. The pressure of trying to hit that first shot perfect to set myself up to then have to hit a second shot with a similar iron perfect to hit the green and try and control it was hard. It was actually much harder than I expected it to be. So my advice from this video is if you can't hit your driver, get to the driving range, learn how to hit it. Hit a type of shot. Even if it turns out to be a high cut or a low hook or a low pull, find a consistent shape of shot because that driver will hit the ball further than a 4-iron or a 5-iron. And if you duff both clubs, if you duff your driver and duff your 5-iron or a 4-iron, the driver duff shot will still be better, should still be better than the 4-iron. So definitely get yourself down, try and hit the driver, try and get the ball off the tee because it's going to take so much stress off your par saves for putting, your short game, your pitching, your chipping, and it's also going to take a lot of stress off that second shot. So do go down, get that driver going because it is, for me, and especially now after this, the most important golf club in the golf bag, for sure. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit that like button. Please comment below as well. Like, do you struggle with the driver?